And welcome, Rambler Nation, to a JV football game on a beautiful Thursday night. It is the McBain JV football against the Ithaca Yellow Jackets. I am here with Brett Ealing, and I am Cade Weaver. Ithaca will be kicking
off. For the Yellow Jackets will be number 3, Braylon Rodriguez. Back for the Ramblers, number 20, Skylar Franklin.
Braylon Rodriguez kicking off for Ithaca as McBain is ready to receive.
Kick to the right sideline. And Lakai Campbell jumps on it.
Ramblers take over first down and 10.
Ithaca to kick off, starting the game off here in the first quarter. Lakai Campbell to jump on the ball, but unfortunately did not come down with the catch and had to scramble to get the ball, keeping it in Rambler possession. Ramblers starting off at the 25-yard line. Let's see what we can do on the first drive here. It will be 1st and 10.
Thomas Maloney takes the snap, hands it off to Trenton Brunick, who gains about 2 yards. That'll be 2nd and 8, 2nd and 7, gained about 3 yards.
And it will be 2nd and 7 for the Ramblers.
Trenton Brunick.
Trenton Brunick. Brought down by Aiden Smith, number 60 of Ithaca Yellow Jackets. Able to get back there, stopping Trenton from gaining any more yards for the Ramblers.
Thomas Maloney fakes the handoff, pass to Skylar Franklin, and gets the first down.
Pass from Thomas Maloney to Skylar
Very good
Franklin.
complete shotgun pass from Thomas Maloney. That leaves the Ramblers
Gibson,
1st and 10.
Gibson, Rondi.
Ramblers doing very well on their first drive here, only making it over to 3rd down, and then converting over to 1 down.
McBain with receivers to the right, hands it off to Trenton Brunick.
Number 64 and 54 of Ithaca Yellow Jackets brought down Trenton Brunick at the line of scrimmage. Unfortunately, no gain on the play, as Trenton tried to run it right up the gut. It is now 2nd and 10 for the Ramblers.
Thomas Maloney to Trent Brunick to Max Ealing, and there's a flag on the play.
Max Ealing with the run on the play. Unfortunately, there is a flag down on the field.
On the carry, number 44, Landon Kurt.
Unfortunately, this looks like it will be on the Ramblers, resulting in it to come back.
Flag on the play, sideline interference on the Ramblers. It's a 15-yard penalty.
With the Ramblers with a sideline interference causing it to come back, it is now 2nd and 20 for the Ramblers. That's very unfortunate, Brett. That was such a good run by Max Ealing. Hopefully they can do it again.
Thomas Maloney faking to Trenton Brunick, rolls to the left, looking to throw, and he decides to run it. Good job by Tommy getting the first down for the Ramblers.
With a great scramble by Thomas Maloney. Making it a Rambler first down as number 22 Harper Merchant from Ithaca Yellow Jackets takes him down. What a good recovery by the Ramblers with Thomas Maloney scrambling off on the left side, making up the 20 yards they once lost. Unfortunately, on the
On the
motion,
carry, number 44, Max Ealing, brought down by number 60, Aiden
resulting
Smith. That'll make it 2nd down and 12 for the Ramblers.
in a loss for the Ramblers, making it 2nd and 12. Unfortunately, that jet did not work out for the Ramblers.
Handoff to Trenton Brunick. Good run, gains about 6 yards.
On the carry, number 4, Trenton Brunick.
Number
brought
4,
down by
Trenton
number 22,
Brunick
Harper
runs
Merchant.
right up the middle
That'll make it
once
3rd
again,
down and
making it
4 for the
3rd and
Ramblers.
4 for the Ramblers. That was a good run by Trenton Brunick, giving the Ramblers comfortable breathing room for their 3rd down. Hopefully, the Ramblers can convert here. As it's going so far,
Ramblers looking to spread out the field with the receivers. Hands it off to Trenton Brunick. Ooh.
unfortunately, Trenton Brunick gets held up in the back, resulting in a hole
On
being
the
closed,
carry, number 4, Trenton Brunick.
which leads it to 4th
Brought
down for the
by number
Ramblers.
66, Gunner McDade.
What a good job by Ithaca Yellow Jackets closing up that hole, making it to where the Ramblers cannot get right up the middle like once again.
Looks like the Ramblers are going to go for it. Or no. I think they're- Ooh. Looks like somebody jumped.
And unfortunately, there's a flag on the play. False start on the Ramblers, resulting them to come back on their 4th down. That's unfortunate to see, don't you think, Brett, having that
Yeah.
happen?
5
think-
yards against the Ramblers, making it 4th and
I think
10.
they attempted to get the defense to jump off sides and did not work out.
Unfortunately, it turns out we jumped instead they did.
Thomas Maloney kicks the ball,
Sky high punt.
rolls to about the
Punt by Thomas
32-yard
Maloney
line.
goes down to the Ithaca 31-yard line, where it's down by Josh McNally. Rodent ball. 1st and 10 for the Ithaca Yellow Jackets.
With a punt by Thomas Maloney, leading it to Ithaca to be about at the 33-yard line.
Motion left. Quarterback takes the snap. Is pressured by the Rambler defense.
Gets knocked out of bounds by number 33,
Quarterback
Landon
keeper for
Kurt.
number 2, Gibson. Rodney.
Very good
knocked
pressure
out
by
of
the
bounds
Rambler
by
defense,
number
making it
33,
so the
Landon
Ithaca
Kurt.
running
That's
back,
for an Ithaca
number 2,
Wildcat,
Gibson
1st
Rondi,
down.
had to scramble outside to see if he can get some yardage. And unfortunately, it did not work out that way. Or I apologize, it had. He got a 1st down.
Ithaca hands it off. Running back's going up the field, and he gets the 1st down.
And just like in past games, Ithaca with their strong run game right up the middle. They have a very strong
the carry,
running
number
back
22,
with number
Harper
22, Harper
on the
Merchant.
tackle. Number 1, Benjamin Thompson. 1st down, Ithaca.
With Benjamin Thompson to bring him down. Ithaca with another 1st down.
Another handoff. But Ramblers were there to stop him at about the line of scrimmage.
Unfortunately, there is a flag on the field.
On the carry, number 22, Harper Merchant, brought down by number 50, Clayton Hooker, but there's a flag on the play.
It looks like it is on Ithaca. Ramblers, good job there, making it so they can stop him at the line of
Against the
scrimmage.
Yellow Jackets.
Ithaca unfortunately
Makes
had a
it
hold
first
there.
and 21 for Ithaca.
Now Ithaca has a 1st and 21. Ramblers hopefully turn this around here and make it so they can get a stop here.
Quarterback looking to throw. Complete pass number 8, who is brought down by Benjamin Thompson.
Good
Pass
pass by
from
Gibson
Ronnie to number 8, Riley Guild.
to Riley
Brought
Gill,
down by number 1, Benjamin Thompson.
with
That'll
Benjamin
make it
Thompson
second
bringing him
and
down,
9 for
making it
Ithaca.
2nd and 9 for Ithaca. Ithaca looking like they were in a pickle there, resulting in a good miracle for them, making it 2nd and 9 now after that good pass.
Quarterback taking the run, and good tackle by Brunick.
Quarterback keeper number 2, Gibson Rodney.
Number
Brought
4,
down by
Trenton
number
Brunick
4, Trenton
meets
Brunick,
Rodney in the
making it
backfield for a
3rd down and 11
sack,
for the Yellow Jackets.
making it 3rd and 11 for the Yellow Jackets. Trenton Brunick is on fire so far this game after, on the offensive side of the ball, making very good run plays for McBain, and is now making fantastic plays for the McBain defense, hopefully to turn it around and get McBain back the ball.
Quarterback looking to pass. Throws it to number 8. Incomplete pass.
Pass attempt for number 8, Riley Guild. Falls
Gibson
incomplete.
looking for
4th down
number
and
8,
11 for the
Riley
Yellow
Guild.
Jackets.
And unfortunately, it did not work out the way Gibson had wanted, making it 4th and 11 still for the Yellow Jackets. It appears that the Yellow Jackets will be going for it.
Quarterback looking to pass again. Pressure by the defense. Oh, almost intercepted by Josh Rodenbaugh, but it was out of reach.
Number 6, Elijah Smith. Falls incomplete. Ramblers take over on downs. 1st down and 10 from their own 45.
After the incompletion by Ithaca, McBain takes over the ball at the 45-yard line. Score is still 0-0 here, and we are at 5 minutes and 7 seconds here in the first quarter. McBain hoping to put the first 6 points on the board.
At center is Kaysen Pollington. Thomas Maloney takes the snap, throws it to Josh Rodenbaugh.
Unfortunately, Thomas Maloney looking for Josh Rodenbaugh,
Broken up over there by number
only
8,
for
Riley
number
Gill.
9
They'll
to
make it 2nd
get
down and
all
10.
over Josh's
Correction,
pads
number
over
9,
there.
Connor McMurphy on the breakup.
Resulted in 2nd and 10 for the Ramblers.
Thomas Maloney to Trenton Brunick is bob a little bit, and
Trenton Brunick wanting to run right up the middle like before. Unfortunately was met by 64, Monte Perez, on the defensive line for Ithaca. Very good defense there by Ithaca, making it so McBain could not run up the gut.
Thomas Maloney rolls to the right, or right. Throws to Grayson Guernsey, catches it. Good catch and gains.
Maloney completed to Grayson Guernsey, making it a first down for the Ramblers. Just like our own Benjamin Rodenbaugh, Thomas Maloney can be a very dangerous quarterback once he's able to roll out side. He's very observant on those rollouts, which makes him a very good quarterback because he's very aware of what's going on the field.
Thomas Maloney to Trent Brunick to Max Ealing.
A run on the outside by Max Ealing, 44.
Brought
Brings
down
it
by
to
number 6, Elijah Smith. That would make it second down and a long 3 for the
second
Ramblers.
down for the Ramblers. Ramblers offense appearing to have a good momentum here. Let's see what they can do here on second down.
Thomas Maloney decides to throw to Josh Rodenbaugh for the still on his feet.
Thomas Maloney jumping around a little bit, dodging Ithaca's defenders, able to make a completion to Josh
Thomas
Rodenbaugh,
Maloney is complete to number 34, Josh
resulting in a
Rodenbaugh for
first
another
down.
Rambler first down.
I'll tell you, Brett, Tommy was pretty good at jumping around there, almost like playing a game of hopscotch, making that pass completion. It is now 1st and goal for the Ramblers.
Motion right. Max Ealing takes the handoff.
Max Ealing on the run,
And
unfortunately,
number 44, Max Ealing,
trying to
brought
stiff
down
arm
by
an
number
opponent.
22,
The
Harper
opponent
Merchant,
grabs
and
onto
a
his arm
loss
and
of
brings
5
him
on the
down in the
Ramblers.
backfield,
Second and 15.
making it 2nd and 15 for the Ramblers. Unfortunately, stiff arms like that, they can result in a very good play for the running back, but other times the defenders will just latch onto your arm and bring you right down. So props to Ithaca defender there.
Thomas Maloney rolling to the left. Gets rid of the ball, which is intercepted by number 22, Harper
Pass
Merchant.
intercepted by number 22, Harper Merchant.
Unfortunately,
Ithaca takes over
Thomas with
the
the
ball
pressure
on
from
their own
Ithaca's
25-yard
defense
line.
tries to get the throw off. Unfortunately, gets intercepted, and Ithaca comes up with the ball now in 1st and 10 on their own 23-yard line.
Thank you. Quarterback runs to the left. Ramblers looking to stop him and is brought down by number 5, Brody Skierbeck.
Ithaca number 2, Gibson,
Number 2, Gibson
quarterback
Rodney.
keeper,
Brought down by
running
number
on the
5,
outside
Brody
there to
Skierbeck.
get his
That'd be
team some
number
breathing room
2nd and 4
to get
for
out
the
of their
Yellow Jackets.
own side of their end zone. In past games, number 2, Gibson, he's a strong runner for a running back. He's saved Ithaca's tails a couple times. He is a very strong running back when he has to be a running back instead of a quarterback.
Handoff to number 22, runs to the outside and is brought down by a group of Ramblers.
On the carry, number 22, Harper Merchant, brought down
Harper
by
Merchant gets
number
brought down
60,
by number
Grayson
60,
Guernsey.
Grayson
But that's enough for
Guernsey.
Yellow Jacket first down. Ball's on their own 35-yard
Ithaca
line.
with their first down. I'll tell you, in this first quarter, Brett, the Yellow Jackets and the Ramblers are both pretty good competitors against each other. Seems to be they both so far are having some troubles on the offensive side of the ball. But as far as defense, they are turned all the way up.
Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, very close to being picked off by Lakai Campbell.
Pass attempt for number 6,
But unfortunately,
Elijah Smith, broken up by number 2, Lakai
Gibson
Campbell,
looking for Elijah Smith,
making it second down.
almost
Instead.
resulting in an interception by the Ramblers by Lakai Campbell. Good defense by Lakai there, almost getting the interception from McBain.
Refs are blowing the whistle.
Got a flag on the play.
There appears to be a flag on the play. Looks like the officials are talking to the Ithaca sideline.
And that is somehow a penalty on the Ramblers.
10-yard penalty against McBain.
10-yard penalty against McBain.
15-yard penalty against McBain Ramblers for having 12 men on the field.
12 men on the field.
I'm sorry. A
First and 10
15-yard
for
penalty.
50-yard line for the Yellow Jackets.
Yellow Jackets getting a first down off the flag. Leaves Ithaca Yellow Jackets at the 50-yard line.
Quarterback throws to number 6, which gets the first down.
Pass complete to number 6, Elijah Smith.
Elijah Smith brought down by number 34.
Making it
Josh
another
Rodenbaugh,
first
that's
down.
Enough for another Yellow Jacket first down
For the Yellow
on the Ramblers'
Jackets
38-yard line.
on the 38-yard line of the Ramblers. Fantastic job by Ithaca there with Gibson looking for Elijah Smith to be open, resulting in a good gain for the Yellow Jackets.
Quarterback looking to throw. Complete pass number 8. Gets brought down by number 44, Max Ealing.
Pass complete to
Once
number
again,
8, Riley Gill.
Gibson, just like in his past games, has a very
Brought down
good
by
arm.
number 44,
And
Max
under
Ealing,
pressure,
but that's
he
enough for
can
another
throw the
Yellow
ball
Jacket
very
first
well.
down. First and 10 from the McBain
Making another
25-yard
first
line.
down for the Yellow Jackets. McBain defense looking to have a little bit of a struggle bus.
At the end of the first quarter, the score is 0-0.
And it looks like we have a first quarter is done. Score is still 0-0. Both teams are doing a very good job here of being competitive towards each other. It feels like this.
Come shop at the family-owned Lakeside Ace Hardware, where you'll always leave satisfied. We pride ourselves at giving customers top-of-the-line products such as Benjamin Moore paint, Traeger grills, Uni ovens, and much more. We provide great tools from companies like Milwaukee and DeWalt, but our best product is our customer service. Our friendly staff is always happy to help you get what you need to make a perfect house better. The price is always right here at Lakeside Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
It is still Yellow Jacket ball. Ramblers are making their way back onto the field. Yellow Jackets to be starting off at the 25-yard line, hoping to make the first 6 points of the game. I'll tell you what, last quarter was pretty good, Brett.
Yeah, both defenses are very strong, and this is most likely going to be a very low-scoring game.
Substitution in for number 1, Benjamin Thompson. Thomas Maloney goes in.
Quarterback throws to number 6,
Complete
Gibson
pass
Rondi,
to
number 6,
Gibson
Elijah Smith,
to
brought
Rondi.
down by number,
Brought down by Grayson Gurdsey, number 60.
number 50, Clayton Hooker. That makes a first and goal from the 9-yard line for the Yellow Jackets.
Or number 50, Clayton Hooker.
Let's see if McBain can stop him here. Looks like very strong right formation. Now 2 receivers to the left, and the quarterback's running it to the right for the Ithaca touchdown.
Quarterback keeper, number 2,
And with the
Gibson
quarterback
Rondi
keeper by
for a
Gibson,
touchdown,
run on the
Yellow
outside
Jackets.
makes
the
it
score
for a
6-0.
touchdown for the Yellow Jackets. That is now 6-0. Yellow Jackets take the first 6 points of the game.
Ithaca going for the 2-point conversion here. Quarterback looking to the left. Number 8. Incomplete pass.
Number 2,
Conversion
Gibson,
ball incomplete,
looking
so
for
makes the score 6-0. Yellow
Gibson.
Jackets.
6-0, Yellow Jackets taking the lead here in the second quarter. Now, coming back to the recent touchdown by the Yellow Jackets, it seemed that Gibson decided to take another quarterback keeper with very good blocking by the Yellow Jackets, resulting in a Yellow Jacket touchdown. Gibson seems to be a very good runner for the Ithaca Yellow Jackets, as he seems to get a lot of yardage as he runs. Ithaca looking to kick off here with the McBain return team out in the field.
Fairly short kick to Clayton Hooker, who is getting a good run, and he's still on his feet.
Kickoff
Clayton.
by number 3, Braylon
Rodriguez
Rodriguez.
kicks
Return
it
by number 50,
off to Clayton Hooker.
brings it all the way down to the
Clayton Hooker brings it
44-yard line
all the way down to the
of Yellow
44-yard
Jackets.
line.
First and 10, Ramblers.
Hooker with a great run there, dodging some defenders and going right into a pile of Yellow Jackets, doing a spin move, still on his feet, and finally gets taken down. Clayton Hooker is a very good runner for the Rambler offense, especially on kick return. He can block very well, and he can also run the ball very well.
Let's see what McBain can do on offense here. Thomas Maloney hands off to Trent Brunick, wide open hole. With the first down
Up
and
the
more.
middle, number 2, Trenton Brunick.
Right up the middle,
Brought
Trenton
down by
Brunick
number 4, Landon
running it
Sexton.
right up for
Now be a
Rambler's
Rambler
first down.
on the 30-yard line.
With the Rambler linemen executing their assignments correctly, making a good hole for Trenton Brunick to run right up the middle. Ramblers looking to have a good roll here. Let's see if we can keep the wheel just a-rolling.
Very good blocking.
On the carry, number 33, Landon Kurt. Brought down by number 61, Ben Monroe. 3rd and 7 for the Ramblers.
after that play, Ramblers looking at a 3rd and 7 here.
Make it 2nd and 7.
Trips left with wide receivers. Thrown to Max Ealing, who hits. He's out to the outside, looking to get the touchdown. And he looks to be touchdown, Ramblers.
Pass by Maloney.
Max Ealing.
Going to
It's a
Max Ealing for the touchdown for the Ramblers, getting their
Ramblers
6 points on the
6-6.
board. With Maloney passing to Max Ealing, who all of a sudden had a wide field range to run, and he took that invitation, and he just went with it, leading it only down to one Yellow Jacket defender, with the stiff arm making it in for the touchdown. Greatly executed by Thomas Maloney and the linemen, making sure they did not touch their quarterback.
Thomas Maloney going for the extra point, and it is good.
And from Pollington, hold by Campbell. The extra point is good by Thomas Maloney. The McBain Ramblers are now up 7-6.
Now it is 7-6 here in the second quarter. Now we have ourselves a game. Brett, Ithaca down by 1 point. McBain leading by 1 point here. That was an excellent drive by McBain there, making it down to the end zone in only a few plays. Let's see if we can keep the wheel rolling here. What do you think will be happening here in the next couple of minutes here, Brett? What are you predicting?
I feel like there's going to be a lot of good defensive stops, and it's crazy how important that extra point was for McBain.
It was a very good momentum booster for McBain there to get that extra point, making it to boost their moods right back up after the 6 points as
The kick
well.
for the McBain Ramblers, number 7, Thomas Maloney back.
Thomas
deep for the
Maloney
Yellow
out there to
Jackets. Number
kick
6, Elijah Smith,
for
and
the
number 2,
McBain
Gibson
Ramblers.
Rodney.
Gibson Rodney and number 6, Elijah Smith, the running back and the wide receiver for the Yellow Jackets, both fantastic runners. Let's see what our Thomas Maloney here can do. So far this season, Thomas Maloney does have a leg on him. He is a very good punter, just like Tristan McElhenning was.
Good kick. Number 2 bobbles a little bit, looking for his blockers, and he does manage to hit a hole. He's still on his feet and eventually gets brought down by number 60,
Number
Grayson
2, Gibson
Guernsey,
Rodney
and
on the return, brought down by number 7, Thomas Maloney.
With a
Third
good-
down,
Thomas
10
Maloney.
for Ithaca from the
With a good kick
own
by
40-yard
Thomas
line.
Maloney, kicking it all the way back to the 10-yard line. Unfortunately, with Gibson running it right back up to about the 40-yard line. Gibson dodging through Rambler defenders and ultimately only leaving it down to Thomas Maloney and Grayson Guernsey to take him down. Luckily, we had 2 strong hitters there, our own kicker and Grayson Guernsey. It is now 1st and 10 for Ithaca Yellow Jackets.
quarterback running to the left and is brought down by the line of scrimmage.
There appears to be a flag on the
carry,
play.
Number 2, Gibson Rodney, brought down by number 2, Lakai Campbell. Be 2nd down and 10 for the Yellow Jackets, but there is a flag on the play.
Yellow Jackets met at the line of scrimmage. And it looks like there's a block in the back on
Legal
Ithaca.
block in the back against the Yellow Jackets.
That will bring them back.
Repeat a first down. First down and 20 for the Yellow Jackets from their own
Now we
30-yard
will be
line.
repeating our first down with Ithaca, leaving it with a 1st and
Quarterback throwing to the right and is brought down by Lakai Campbell.
Pass completed to number
Pass
6,
complete to number 6, Elijah
Backed
Smith,
by number
with
2, Lakai
number
Campbell.
2,
That'll make it
Lakai Campbell to meet him
2nd
there.
down and 21.
Not making it far. Elijah trying to stiff arm Lakai, with Lakai grabbing that arm and bringing him right down, resulting in 2nd down for the Yellow Jackets. Great defense by Lakai there, meeting the wide receiver.
Ithaca has a long way to go to get the first down. They're now set up in their formation. Quarterback takes the snap. Number 22 is open and is brought down by Josh Rodenbaugh. Only a 3-yard gain.
Pass complete to number 22.
Pass
Harper
is complete
Merchant,
to Harper
brought down by
Merchant, number 22,
34,
brought
Josh
down by number
Rodenbaugh.
34, Joshua
It'll be
Rodenbaugh.
third down
Making
and
it third down and
17
17 for the Yellow Jackets. Good pass by Gibson there. Unfortunately, Joshua Rodenbaugh to meet him, only resulting in a 3-yard gain with a hard hit by Josh.
Quarterback loaded up the middle.
Pass
Gibson
attempt
looking for number
Riley
8, Riley Gill.
Broken up by
by
number
number
44,
34,
Max Ealing.
44, Max
17
Ealing.
for the Yellow Jackets.
Max Ealing with a high vertical, looking to intercept the pass. Unfortunately, did not come down with it, but he did make sure that it would be an incompletion. It looks like the Yellow Jackets are going for it on 4th down.
And they
They switch it back
did
to a
trick
punt.
play there.
And the punt is all the way back at the 25-yard line. Ramblers on their own 25-yard
Buckley
line to start
number
off
2.
their
Gibson Rodney brought to the
second
touch by
drive
number 22, Harper
of the
Merchant.
second
McBain
quarter.
takes over 1st and 10 on their own 25-yard line.
That was a neat little trick play there by the Yellow Jackets trying to confuse the Rambler defense, who originally went out there thinking it would be a punt, so they tried to switch it back to as if the Yellow Jackets were going to go for it. But last second, they changed back to punting, which leads to McBain trying to scramble back to their punt return. And there appears to be a flag on the play.
Offsides on the McBain Ramblers, making a 1st and 15.
And the flag is on the Ramblers offsides. Unfortunately, that makes it 1st down and 15 for the Ramblers. Let's see what our good old Ramblers can do here.
Thomas
Maloney with the
Quarterback
quarterback
keeper number 7,
keeper
Thomas Maloney,
going
brought
right
down
up the
by
middle.
Number 52.
Unfortunately,
Rogan
gets brought down. By the Yellow Jackets, resulting in a 2nd and 15 for the Ramblers.
Thomas Maloney rolling to the left.
There appears to be a flag on the play. Thomas
Running
Maloney
up the
dodging
middle.
a defender. Thomas
Oh,
Maloney
good
got
block
a
by-
great break, going all the way. Number 2 trying to catch him. Thomas Maloney with a long run makes it a touchdown.
Thomas Maloney. There is a flag on the play.
Unfortunately, there is a
Hopefully
flag
this is not
on the play.
Ramblers, because that was beautiful.
This might be coming back.
Great blocking, a great run.
And unfortunately,
And-
after the great run and great blocking by Ramblers, the ball is coming back.
Curious to see what this flag is, because it was thrown at the beginning.
Unfortunately, it could be another offsides or false start on the Ramblers. But what a great run by Thomas Maloney. Thomas Maloney was getting broken up there by Ithaca's defense and eventually told himself, I got to put this in high gear. And suddenly he went from first gear all the way to fourth, and he started cruising down the field, making it all the way to the end zone only to be brought back. Very unfortunate after all the hard work Ramblers put in for that play.
Looks like a false start against McBain.
And it was a false start on the
down.
Ramblers. Now we are back down, making it 2nd and 15.
Motion right. Tom's looking to throw. Throws it up to Josh Rodenbaugh. Number 6.
Thomas Maloney looking for number 34, Joshua Rodenbaugh. Unfortunately, is not able to catch it because of Riley's Guild's defense.
What was it, number 8? No, it's number 6.
Resulting in 3rd down and 18. It is 18. I stand corrected. Last time I said 15. And unfortunately, on McBain's run there by our number 44, Max Ealing.
Number 44, Max Ealing, brought down by number 23,
Gets brought down
Jacob
by
Crawford.
23. Jacob
Makes it
Crawford
4th down for the Ramblers.
makes it 4th down for the Ramblers.
McBain going to punt this one. Good punt by Thomas Maloney.
Punt number 7, Thomas Maloney, down on that one by number 34, Josh Rodenbaugh. That'll make it 1st and 10 from the Ramblers, 49 for the Yellow Jackets.
Good punt by Thomas Maloney, making it to about the 50-yard line. As the Ithaca Yellow Jackets come out here for their offensive drive. Score is still 7-6 Ramblers. Ithaca Yellow Jackets hoping to change this on this drive. Let's see what our good old McBain Ramblers defense can do.
Ithaca runs it up the middle. Brought down by Grayson Guernsey and Brody Skierbeck.
On the carry, number 22, Harper Merchant on the tackle. Number 60, Grayson Guernsey, and number 5, Brody
Harper Merchant
Skierbeck.
running it for the Yellow Jackets, gets brought down by Grayson Guernsey and Skierbeck. Ramblers defense looking to get a strong stop here.
Quarterback running it up the middle. Gets the 1st down. And eventually brought down by Max Ealing.
Quarterback keeper number 2.
Quarterback
Gibson
keeper,
Rodney, brought
Gibson
down by
Rodney
number
brought
44,
down by 44, Max
That's enough
Ealing.
for Yellow Jacket 1st down.
Gibson
from the
once
Ramblers'
again
30-yard
using his
line.
legs to get his team closer and closer to the end zone, trying to get another 6 points for his team. Yellow Jackets offense looking good here on this drive, trying to keep pushing for the 6. Ramblers are now talking to each other, trying to boost each other up here to get a stop. Let's see what we can do.
Oh, quarterback bobbles the ball. Good pressure by McBain. And they get the
Grayson
sack.
Guernsey gets the sack.
Quarterback sack number 50, Clayton Hooker.
Or Clayton Hooker, I apologize.
They'll make it 2nd down.
Clayton Hooker
19 for the Yellow
getting
Jackets.
back there, able to get the sack for the Ramblers. Great pressure there by McBain Ramblers defense. Getting back there, causing Gibson to have to scramble around after the bobbled snap.
Quarterback rolling to the right. Throws the ball. Hits the back of Max Ealing.
Number 2, Gibson looking for number 6, Elijah, or number 9, Elijah McMurphy.
Broken up by number 44, Max Ealing, making it third down.
Connor
for the Yellow
McMurphy.
Jackets.
Max Ealing using his strong back there, making it so Connor McMurphy could not complete the pass. McBain defense once again putting their foot right on the Yellow Jackets wing, making it so they can't get past this 3rd and long 20.
Motion left. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, whoa. Good catch by number 6, jumping for the ball.
Number 2, Gibson
Pass
going
complete,
back
number
to
6,
Elijah Smith. Gets the completion, making it
Brought down by
4th
number 20, Skylar Franklin. That will make it 4th down and
and
4
4
for the Yellow Jackets.
for the Yellow Jackets. Number 20, Franklin, to bring down number 6, Elijah Smith. And unfortunately, flags are thrown.
Encroachment on the McBain Ramblers.
Encroachment on McBain
5
Ramblers.
yards and a 1st down, Yellow Jackets.
Moving it forward 5 yards, and unfortunately resulting in a Yellow Jackets 1st down. You hate to see that, Brett, but sometimes it does happen. On that line, you get all that adrenaline rushing right through your veins.
Yeah.
Oh, you just want to jump and get
Yeah.
right back there.
It's important on defense to watch the ball. Make sure you're not jumping off sides. Quarterback running to the right, goes up the middle, and is stopped by Clayton Hooker.
Quarterback keeper, number 2,
Gibson Rodney gets brought down by number 50,
Hooker.
Clayton Hooker.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the parking lot there is a red Camaro Z28 with its lights on. Red Camaro Z28 with its lights on.
With 1:30 left here in the 2nd quarter for halftime, Yellow Jackets hoping to put another 6 on the board going into halftime happy. McBain Ramblers still tense.
Hands it off to number 27, takes up the middle. Good block there. Stopped. There is a flag on the play.
Ramblers defense to get a good stop there on Ithaca. Let's
the
see
carry,
what this
number
flag will be.
22, Harper Merchant brought down by
Harper
number
Merchant
60,
gets
Grayson Guernsey.
brought down by Grayson Guernsey, number 60, and a group of
Holding
Ramblers.
against the Yellow Jackets.
And the flag turns out to be a holding against the Yellow Jackets, bringing them back.
Quarterback looking to throw. Good pressure by the
Quarterback
Ramblers
under pressure
defense.
by Ramblers. Gets
Fumble.
fumble on the play.
Quarterback is able to jump back on the ball.
Quarterback sack, number 50, Clayton Hooker makes it
Clayton Hooker.
3rd down and about 23. Timeout.
Clayton Hooker.
Yellow Jackets.
After the timeout, McBain Ramblers coming back out here on the field with 59.2 seconds left in the second quarter.
Quarterback throwing to number 22, taking it up the field. Oh, we missed it.
Pass complete to number 22, Harper Merchant for a touchdown.
Gibson to pass
Yellow
to
Jackets.
Harper there. Unfortunately, for the Ramblers, leads the Yellow Jackets get the 6 points they've been striving to get. After a long conversion on a third down, Yellow Jackets are able to succeed their goal. Going for 2 now.
Good blocking. Quarterback is able to get the 2-point conversion.
Number 2, Gibson Rodney in for the 2-point conversion.
With great blocking by the Yellow Jackets. Results in the 2-point conversion for the Yellow Jackets.
Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2024 would like to give a big thank you to Lakeside Ace Hardware, who has donated all of the popcorn supplies for them this year to help them afford the senior trip. Thank you, Lakeside Ace Hardware, for your donation to the class of 2024.
And with 45 seconds left, McBain going out for the return. Score is 14-7 now. In the back for the Ramblers, number 2, Lakai Campbell, and number 20, Skylar Franklin, to receive for McBain. With the Yellow Jacket kicker,
good kick there. Kick to Clayton Hooker.
Clayton Hooker
Kickoff
again
number
with a
3,
strong run
Brandon
game.
Rodriguez returned by number 50, Clayton Hooker, brings all the way
Catching
to the 40-yard line.
Rodriguez
First
kick.
and 10 for the Ramblers.
Looking to get yards for the Ramblers. Does succeed to get some yards for the Ramblers. Ramblers setting up shop here at the 40-yard line. The score 14-7 with 40 seconds left in the quarter. Ramblers are hoping to try and get down to the end zone. With the way we were last drive with our offense, I think there's a chance we could possibly do it.
Motion right, Max Ealing, and Thomas looks to throw. Max Ealing catches the ball, gets the first down.
Number 7, Thomas Maloney, pass complete to number 44, Trenton Bruning. That'll be enough for McBain Rambler. First down, first and 10.
McBain was forced to call the timeout and stop the clock.
Ramblers.
Thomas Maloney rolling to the left. Runs out of bounds, getting that clock to stop.
Quarterback keeper number 7,
Quarterback
Thomas Maloney.
keeper number
Pushed out
7,
of bounds by
Thomas
number
Maloney,
22, Harper Merchant.
gets pushed out of bounds by Harper Merchant.
They'll make it second down.
Make it
and
second
two
and
for the
2 for the Ramblers. With 13 seconds here left in the second quarter. Thomas Maloney getting his play orders from Jeremy Rodenbaugh. As whistles blow for another timeout.
Timeout, Ramblers.
And after a timeout, Ramblers and Yellow Jackets both coming back onto the field. As Coach Jeremy Rodenbaugh talks to his offensive team, making up a plan here for the final 13 seconds in the second quarter.
Thomas Maloney decides to run the ball.
On the carry, number 7, Thomas Maloney. Brought down by number 22, Harper Merchant, and number 23, Jacob Crawford. Timeout. McBain Ramblers.
On the short game by Thomas Maloney. There comes another timeout.
Only 5 seconds left. They're going to have to give everything they have to get this touchdown.
With a long play on the 35-yard line for the Ramblers.
Oh, crap.
5 seconds left in the quarter. I don't know what kind of play we're going to run here, but
I think they're going for a field goal. They might fake it.
it looks like we are going for a field goal with our kicker, Thomas Maloney.
No.
Field goal attempt.
Field goal attempt
short.
was just short of the goalpost. Thomas Maloney getting
Ball
some
caught
good
by Elijah
air
Smith on the back of the end zone.
underneath
So
that
it'll be
ball.
First and 10 for the Yellow Jackets on the 20-yard line.
Unfortunately, just bringing it just short for the Ramblers. And it looks like that is the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Yellow Jackets
At the end of the first
leading
half, the score
14 to
is
7.
Yellow Jackets 14, McBain Ramblers 7.
Hello, Rambler fans, and welcome to another edition of the Superintendent's Corner for September 2023. Oh my goodness, it's September already. The leaves are changing. This is Gary Van. I'm joined by Scott Acom, the Scott Acom. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. Did fall come fast this year?
It seemed to come really quickly. Yes, I have to say that we've had it's been a great start to the school year, but it's been a gloomy start with the clouds and the
Yep.
rain, and it feels like winter has arrived early. So
Don't say that. Snow's a four-letter word. I don't know if you
Yeah.
realize that or not.
it is.
But we do have some important school updates and
We
stuff
do.
like that. Once we had that bond passed, get some updates. You're going to tell us about the track. Where's the track stand at the point?
Yep. So we're still working with the engineers on making sure that all the measurements are correct to the drainage. We're hoping that by fixing some of the drainage up on the track, that's going to impact the baseball field. We're hoping it just kind of has a trickle effect down. So for the community to know soon, we're hoping this week or next week, we will have a company out there doing some soil borings on the track. So that's where they drill down about 5 feet out of the soil, so we know what we're working with when we do the new track. So you'll see some equipment out there and some people out there working, but they'll also leave some type of holes out there in the track. Either, from what we've been told, it's going to look like a sinkhole or a mound. But Darla's going to make sure that that's marked well, it's covered so people can still use the track. But that's where we're at with the track. We're making steps forward, so excited about that.
Excellent. So the track will continue to be moving forward. That's going to be an exciting thing. But we don't plan on it being ready for this upcoming track season, correct?
Not with the soil borings, no. We will not have a new track by this upcoming season. Temperatures have to be the right temperature. There's a lot of variables. Well, we're hoping to start on it early spring.
Okay.
Bids will go out in October, so that will also help give us a timeline when the accomplishment of the track will be.
All right, so we're moving forward. Maybe in a little bit over the year in the 2025 track season, we may have a brand new track for everyone to come and enjoy. So that'd be great news.
Awesome.
Next thing is talk about that was part of that is that 3 new buses. What's the status of those buses?
Well, the good news is, where we purchased the buses from, Midwest Transit, they actually have them in possession now.
Okay.
They got them from the plant. Now we're waiting after the state police inspection, which could take a couple weeks. And then once that is completed, we will have them in McBain. So we are looking at October to have the buses. You know, we ordered them the day after the election,
Yeah.
so try to have them here before school started. But for some reason, they're not here yet, and I'm going to go with it. It's a good reason, and these buses we're going to definitely get our money worth out of them. So we're confident that they'll be here in October.
So that's about 5 months. So you probably
Correct.
have the next order in already. And
It's been in conversation. Yes.
all right, so the buses are on their way in October. You may be seeing some brand new yellow buses and with the McBain logo along the side running our streets. That'll be
Yeah.
outstanding. That's exciting.
Very exciting.
Can I request that for my next field trip?
Potentially, yes.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, today we had a drill, part of being safe and stuff like that. Would you like to explain what's going on, why we do this?
Yeah. We conducted our first lockdown drill of the school year. These drills are important to make sure that we're practicing safety, but you do drills so that you can learn different things. For example, we had a class outside doing some things. The lockdown drill was called, and the wise teacher, which was actually Mr. Vanna, thought on his feet, and instead of coming into the building, they went out. They went away from the building towards the concession stand, press box area, which is what we want them to do. We want to empower our staff and students to think on their feet. But our drills show us areas that we can improve on. We found a couple areas like, we need to work on that. We're required by the state to do a certain amount of lockdown drills. We typically exceed that amount, just to make sure that we're safe. It's the same with fire drills, severe weather drills. Those are state requirements. But we want to do them for practice. One good thing though too is over the summer, we just finished over Labor Day weekend, is we had the whole building rekeyed. So our doors have what are called storage locks, and so every time the door is shut, it's locked. You can open it with a key, but it's locked all the time. And I'm very proud to say that every door that I tested today, and talking to the principals, they checked, and Mr. Fouch, the doors were shut and locked, which is exactly what we wanted. With that type of lock, it just takes away human error.
Yep.
In a time of panic, we all know that your fine motor skills don't work as far as putting a key in, trying to lock things. So this was just a step of safety that the board thought was a good idea. And I say today it was a good practice, and it showed that safety measure was effective.
Now I want to elaborate a little bit about the drills that we had today. Just to let everybody know in the community is that this is one of the only times you actually hear Mr. Aiken call them drills. Whenever we were instructed as teachers, students, and staff, we never call them a drill. We treat them like they're real events for multiple reasons. Number one, to make sure you follow your procedure, you don't discard it. But number two, in my personal opinion, the more we pretend like it's real or treat it as real, the more we will be calm if it was real, and we wouldn't know the difference. So I just want to mention that this is one of the few times you ever hear the word drill when we do this, or in that text that went up, but normally it just says we had a lockdown, we had a fire alarm, or we had weather warning.
Yeah, we have panic buttons in the offices. It gives our secretaries an opportunity to practice pushing that button to send out the signal of the lockdown or severe weather drill. Yes, so when we practice them, they're the real event.
Yeah.
And as you stated, it keeps you calm, but also things that you practice, and if you practice for real, you're going to perform that way through muscle memory, if you will.
Yeah, I read a book about the forming of habits and how habits can supersede your mind when your mind is starting to lose or starting to panic or get anxiety.
Correct.
So, all right. So, with that being said, that covers our complete list.
Yes.
We have some big things coming up in the month of October. We'll have another episode to get you ready for that. Sports season seems to be on a roll. Everything's going well there. Life is going good, and we're going to have concerts starting up in the next month too. So, a lot of events coming up there. If you want any information, you can download the McBain app, and that will give you an idea of everything on the calendar, as well as the up-to-date sports calendar, or you can go to McBain.org and find all your information there. So please make sure that you use those two. Before we go, give us one for the road.
So I was quite shocked yesterday when I was walking in town and saw that the stationery store had moved.
On that note, this has been Gary Vanna.
Scott Aiken.
Feel the wheel.
And welcome back, Rambler Nation, to the second half of the JV football. McBain Ramblers playing against the Ithaca Yellow Jackets. Our home team, McBain Ramblers, will be kicking off to the Ithaca Yellow Jackets here in the to start off the second half. After a very good halftime, me and Brett decided to chow down on some Little Town jerky, which I have to say was pretty good jerky. Wouldn't you say so, Brett?
Yeah.
Thomas Maloney to kick off for the McBain
Ramblers.
Ramblers.
Number 7, Thomas Maloney, back deep for the
Back
Yellow
deep
Jackets.
for the Yellow Jackets. Number 2, Gibson Rodney. And number 6, Elijah Smith.
Running up the field, still looking to be brought down. Ramblers attempting to rip the ball out of his hands.
Number 6, Elijah Smith, brought down
Elijah
by
Smith
50,
bringing it right up to the 35-yard line.
for the Ramblers.
Brought down
Excuse
by
me, for the
Clayton
Yellow Jackets.
Hooker. Ithaca Yellow Jackets setting up shop right at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Looking to get another 6 to start off the third quarter. And there seems to be a problem with the chain gang getting caught up in something. In the meantime, McBain Ramblers gather to talk.
Ithaca quarterback running to the right, who gains a lot of yards.
Little 2-on-2 carnage is number 2, Gibson Rodney
With Gibson Rodney, number 2,
Lakai
the
Campbell.
quarterback
Enough.
keeper, runs it
Yellow
right up
Jacket
the
first
field for the
down.
Yellow Jacket
Rambler
first
45-yard
down.
line.
Just like in past games, Rodney is really good with his legs, and he can run if he has to. And that's exactly what he did there. With the linemen of the Yellow Jackets executing their assignments and making sure that their own quarterback can get right up the field.
Motion left. Quarterback takes a snap and hands it off to number 22. Gains a couple yards.
Handoff to number
On the
22,
carry, number
Harper
22,
Merchant.
Harper Merchant
Gets
brought down by number 5,
by Brody
Second
Skierback.
down and 8
Makes
for
it
the Yellow
second
Jackets.
down and 8 for the Yellow Jackets. Rambler defense there to meet him, only 2 yards in front of the line of scrimmage, bringing him down. McBain Ramblers hoping to make another stop here as they get fired up.
Hands it off again at number 22. Stays on his feet to gain about 5 yards.
Handoff to number 22, Harper Merchant. Gets about
On the carry,
couple
number
more
22,
yards.
Harper Merchant on the tackle, number 5, Brody Skierback.
making it about third and
Number 33, Landon Kirst.
4
Third down
yards.
and 5 for the Yellow Jackets.
3rd and 5.
Timeout, Ramblers.
And timeout by the McBain Ramblers. During this timeout, me and Brett still have some Little Town jerky still left over. I've been munching on this stuff for quite some time now. I love to have it during halftime and timeouts. Perfect time to have a good snack when you're not watching the game. Little Town jerky also comes in a lot of different flavors, just like regular mild and teriyaki and barbecue honey. So if you have not had it, please do try it. 3rd down and 5 for the Yellow Jackets.
Flag on the play.
On the carry, number 2, Gibson Rodney, brought down by number 35, Kendon Myring. But there is a flag on the play. Holding
against the Yellow Jackets.
10 yards.
Moves
from
the
the
Yellow
spot of the
Jackets
foul.
10 yards back. As the great Hawkeye said himself, 10 yards back from the ball.
Third down and 15
Making
for
it
the Yellow
3rd and
Jackets
15.
from the 49-yard line, the McBain Ramblers.
As number 2 Gibson runs out to his offensive team. Ramblers getting set up. Let's see what we got in store.
Trips on the left. Quarterback looking to the left to throw. Beautiful pass right to number 6. And brought down by Lakai Campbell.
Number 2, Gibson Rodney, to number 6, Elijah Smith.
Gibson Ronnie
Is
passes
complete,
to number
brought down
6,
by
Elijah
2,
Smith.
Lakai Campbell, but
gets
not,
brought
so there's a
down
Yellow Jacket first down
by
first and
number
10 from
2,
the
Lakai
13-yard
Campbell.
line.
Unfortunately, number 6 with some space ahead of Campbell makes it for the complete pass, bringing it a long ways down the field for the Ithaca Yellow Jackets, resulting in a first down for the Yellow Jackets.
Quarterback running to the right. Max Ealing grabbed his jersey and he falls to the ground.
With Max Ealing grabbing the back of
On the
Gibson,
carry,
number 2's
2,
jersey,
Gibson Rodney, brought down by number
slowing
50,
him down,
Clayton Hooker, for
which
no
eventually
gain.
Oh,
brings
wait.
him down
and
to a
10
no
for the
gain.
Yellow Jackets.
That was Brody, I think, yeah. My bad.
With Brody Skierbeck bringing him down. It is 2nd and 10. Yellow Jackets are still set right outside of the Ramblers' own house.
Running back takes it up the middle.
Number
On
22,
the carry,
Harper
number
Merchant,
22, Harper Merchant,
bringing it
brought down
right
by
up the
number 51,
middle
Mark
to the
Zeiderby.
Ramblers' doorstep, hopefully to try and
Third
punch
down
it
and
into
6
the end
for the
zone,
Yellow Jackets.
but brings it up to 3rd and 6. Ramblers getting a little furious as Ithaca Yellow Jackets are looking to get pretty comfortable there on their own doorstep.
Quarterback up the middle. Brought down by a pile of Ramblers.
On the carry, number 2, Gibson Rodney.
On the carry, Gibson Rodney
Brought down by number 5, Brody Skierbeck, and
gets
number
brought down
33,
by Brody
Landon Kirk.
Skierbeck and Landon
4th
Kirk.
and 2 for the Yellow Jackets.
Makes it 4th and 2 for the Yellow Jackets. With it 4th and 2, Ramblers looking to stop this. Quarterback
Quarterback up the middle. Fighting for the touchdown. And he gets in.
Number 2, Gibson Rodney up the middle for a
And
touchdown.
with the quarterback
Yellow
keeper, number
Jackets
2,
makes the
Gibson
score
Rodney,
20-7,
runs it
Ithaca.
right up the Ramblers' door, making it right into the end zone, putting them 6 points on the board for the Yellow Jackets, which the score is now 27 here in the third quarter.
Quarterback rolling to the left. Pressure on the defense, throws the interception. Trenton Brunick.
Great defense there by the Ramblers with the
2-point
pressure
conversion
of
intercepted by number 4, Trenton
the
Brunick.
line of the McBain Ramblers
With
defense.
6:28 left in the third quarter. It's Ithaca 20, Ramblers 7.
And on the play, Gibson looking for one of his players, throws it up and is intercepted by Trenton Brunick. Trenton tries to run it right back up to the wheelhouse, trying to get it to where the Ramblers could possibly score, but unfortunately gets met about at the 25-yard line with some Yellow Jackets. McBain defense doing a great job there, making sure that the Yellow Jackets did not score with their 2-point conversion. Looking to be fired up. The kick return team heads right out onto the field.
Kicking off for the Ithaca Yellow Jackets, number 69, Trenton Wilkes.
Ithaca Yellow Jackets with their kicker, number 69, Trenton Wilkes.
Back knee for the McBain Ramblers, number 20, Skylar Franklin. And number 2, Lakai Campbell.
Ithaca looking to kick this one deep. Lakai Campbell and Franklin in the backfield to receive for the Ramblers. The kick is up.
Skylar Franklin running up the field. Is brought down by number 4 and
The return, number 20, Skylar Franklin.
Number
brought
20,
down by
Skylar Franklin
number
on the
5,
return.
Devin
Gets
Fisher.
brought down by number 5,
It'll be
Devin
first down
Fisher.
10 for the Ramblers from
Making
their
it
own
first and
40-yard
10
line.
for the Ramblers at their own 40-yard line. Thomas Maloney runs out to his offensive team here. Fired up. Hopefully to start off this drive with a powerful start.
Thomas hands it off to
Thomas
Landon
hands
Kirk.
it off to Landon Kirk.
On the carry, number 33, Landon Kirk.
Number 33. Making it
Tackled by
first down for the
4 from Yellow
Ramblers.
Jackets. It'll be first down and 10 for the Ramblers.
As the angry
from the
Yellow
Ithaca
Jackets
46-yard line.
taking them down.
Thomas Maloney, hands off to Landon Kurt again. Hits the hole,
Landon Kirk.
and his speed is taking him into the end zone for the Rambler touchdown.
Up the middle, number 33,
And
Landon
right up
Kirk
the
for a
middle,
touchdown.
Landon Kirk gets a
Ramblers
breakthrough
makes the score
with the
13-20.
lineman, taking out the swarms of Yellow Jackets, creating that perfect hole for Landon Kirk just to zoom right up, making it to where he can get 6 points onto the board for his team. Greatly executed by the Rambler offense there. Looking to score for the 1-point conversion.
Thomas' kick is good for the extra point.
Snap, hold, and kick's good, making the score 20-14, Ithaca.
Score is now 20-14. Ithaca still up. McBain Ramblers getting fired up after that drive. Let's see what our McBain defense here can do. Recently, it's been a very mental head game here for the Ramblers, getting in their own heads. But looking to bring it back after that momentum booster, it should be a very good game now. They do always say football is a physical sport, but your mindset also does play a key role in it. If you do end up getting down on yourself in football, you will not end up performing at your best as you could. It's always important to keep a positive mindset for you and your team. McBain Ramblers looking to change that here, making it a positive mindset with each other, cheering each other on, and getting fired up. Score is only a touchdown away. So let's see what our Ramblers can do with Thomas Maloney kicking off.
Kicking off for the McBain Ramblers, number 7, Thomas Maloney, back deep. For Ithaca's number 2, Gibson Rodney. Number 6, Elijah Smith.
Good kick by Thomas Maloney. Number 6 catches the ball off the ground and finds a hole running to the right side. Ramblers looking to catch up to him. Is brought out of bounds by number 4, Trenton Brunick.
All the way down to the McBain Ramblers.
Good kick by Thomas Maloney, but unfortunately with the blocking from the Yellow Jackets and the good run, results in the Yellow Jackets setting shop right up in McBain's own territory.
Let's see if the Rambler defense can stop him here. Quarterback up the middle. It's brought down by number 68, Diego Reyes.
Number 2, Gibson Rodney, brought down by number 68, Diego Reyes Armenta.
With Diego Reyes getting there to tackle him, and with the help of Kendon Meyering, 35, slowing him down. McBain Ramblers hoping to stomp on these wings of these Yellow Jackets.
Motion right. Quarterback fakes it and takes it himself. Good stop by number 20, Skylar Franklin.
Tackled by number 20, Skylar
Gibson
Franklin.
Rodney
But there's
gets
a flag
tackled
on the play.
by
Block in the back against the Yellow Jackets.
and the flag on the play appears to be a block in the back by the Yellow Jackets, bringing the Yellow Jackets ball back.
They'll move the ball back 15 yards.
That gives the Ramblers some breathing room from what they had
Repeat it,
before.
Second down. 2nd and 17 for the Yellow Jackets from the 22-yard line.
They have a much better chance of stopping him from getting a touchdown here, and that can be crucial to winning this game.
This could be a turning point for the Ramblers.
Quarterback throws, and perfect pass to number 9 for
Pass
Ithaca
to number
touchdown.
2, Gibson Rodney, complete to number
Unfortunately,
9,
Gibson
Connor
gets on the
McMurphy
outside,
for a
looking for number 9,
touchdown.
Connor McMurphy. Getting the touchdown for the Yellow Jackets,
Makes
making the
the score
score
26 to
14.
Yellow Jackets.
I'll say, after getting a penalty flag for a block in the back, moving back 15 yards, then to make an end zone pass, that's very crucial for your own team to get that score. Well done by the Yellow Jackets.
Ithaca
Quarterback keep
linemen
number 2,
make the hole for the
Gibson
quarterback
Rodney.
to run in for two-point
Good.
conversion.
Making the score 28 to 14. Yellow Jackets.
Fortunately, with the 2-point conversion, Yellow Jackets get their score up to 28 to 14. Probably not how the Ramblers thought their third quarter was going to go after getting their other touchdown there, but unfortunately, Yellow Jackets coming back like a swarm of them. Just like a swarm of Yellow Jackets. They were angry. They were angry the Ramblers got into their end zone, and they wanted to show them, and that's exactly what they did. Ramblers hoping to get their wheel back going and get their own wings going. Let's see what Ramblers kick return can do here. We do have very good blockers up on the Rambler kick return, like number 5, Brody Skierbeck, and number 55, Cason Pollington. The number...
Kicking off, number 69, Trenton Wilkes, back deep for the Ramblers. Number 2, Lakai Campbell, and number 20, Skylar Franklin.
Kick is up.
Skylar Franklin catches the ball, and he's running to the right sideline. Gets a couple of good blocks. Eventually brought down at the 40-yard line.
Ball returned by number 20, Skylar Franklin, brought down by number 7, Tyson Jenkins. First down 10 for the
Skylar
Ramblers.
Franklin looking for some room to run on the right side. Gets the Ramblers about to the 40-yard line as the Ramblers come up to the ball, looking to get their drive started.
Thomas Maloney hands off to Landon Kurt. Still on his feet. Fights to gain about 4 yards.
On the carry, number 33, Landon Kurt. Brought
on the
down
carry,
by
Landon
number
Kurt
60, Aiden Smith.
gets brought down by number 60, Aiden Smith. Landon to get a couple yards on the play, making it 2nd and 6 for the Ramblers.
Thomas rolling to the left. Throws it. And
Thomas Maloney looking for Clayton Hooker deep down the field. Unfortunately, with 2 Yellow Jacket defenders, Clayton Hooker gets broken up and unfortunately does not come down with the ball. Making it 3rd and 6 for the Ramblers.
Thomas Maloney reverse to Max Ealing.
And there appears to be a flag on the field.
On the carry, number 44, Max Ealing, brought down by number 75, Lincoln Peters, but there's a flag on the play.
Unfortunately, there appears to be a hold on the Ramblers.
Flags holding against the McBain Ramblers.
Which brings the Ramblers back. Fortunately, you hate to see that out of your linemen working so hard and eventually trying to make sure their quarterback is protected. You end up coming with a hold sometimes, and you hate to see that, but it does show your linemen are working hard.
Ithaca's going to decline the penalty to make it 4th down.
And with the flag being declined by Ithaca, makes it 4th down.
McBain is going for it. Motion left. Tommy rolling to the left, looking to throw. He takes the ball and runs, which is a good decision to get the 1st down.
Quarterback keeper, number 7, Thomas Maloney.
Number 7, Thomas Maloney, with the quarterback keeper, gets a gain of 6. Gets the Ramblers for their 1st down. Good decision by Thomas Maloney there, trying to make nothing out of something, and gets to the outside and gets that gain for 6.
Tommy looking to throw.
And there appears to be a flag on the field.
Pass attempt for number 20, Skylar Franklin, is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play.
The flag is against the Ramblers, holding.
Holding against the McBain Ramblers. That will be a spot foul for 10 yards.
That will be another 10 yards. The ball is coming back. As number 68 checks into the game, Diego Reyes. Ramblers come up to the ball for their first down.
Tommy fakes the handoff, throws to Skylar Franklin to get about 5 yards.
Pass for Thomas
And it'll be
Complete
second
number 20,
and
Skylar Franklin.
17.
Thomas Maloney passes to Skylar
Brought
Franklin.
down by number 60, Aiden Smith.
Gets
It'll
brought
be
down
second
by
down
Aiden
and
Smith.
17.
Leaving it 2nd and 17 for the Ramblers. Ramblers team still fighting for their chance of getting another 6 points on the board.
Tom's rolling to the left. Pressure by Ithaca defense. Luckily, Tommy was not tackled.
Pass attempt for number 44, Max Sealing, falls incomplete, but there is a flag on the play.
Penalties against the Ramblers. Illegal forward pass on the Ramblers. Bringing it back another 10 yards. Third and 27 for the Ramblers.
They're going to need to do something special here.
We are going to need a miracle here. We are about to find out what the coaches have had in mind for the Ramblers.
Motion right. Tommy rolling to the right, looking to throw. Throws the ball up. Swatted down by number 6. Falls incomplete.
Pass attempt to number 34, Josh Rodenbaugh, broke it up by number 6.
Unfortunately,
Elijah
Thomas
Smith
Maloney
got a
looking
flag
deep
on the
for
play.
Joshua Rodenbaugh. Gets swatted down by number 6, Elijah Smith. And there appears to be another flag down on the field.
The legal man downfield on the Ramblers. Penalty is declined, making it 4th down in the country mile.
Penalty gets declined. Ramblers still at 4th and 27. And as the great Gary Hawkeye would say, 4th and a country mile. And as the Ramblers punt team coming out, back to receive for the Yellow Jackets is number 6, Elijah Smith.
Tommy with a good punt here.
Punt for Thomas Maloney is down by Mark Ziderveen at the
Kick by Thomas
39-yard
Maloney,
line
Mark
of the,
Ziderveen
Yellow Jackets.
to tap the ball down
1st down and 10 for Ithaca.
at the 38-yard line. Ithaca Yellow Jacket offense coming out here with a lead still in the game, 28-14. Ramblers defense going to be looking for a huge stop here.
Oh, he didn't get off the field fast enough. McBain with 12 men on the field. 2 flags.
Quarterback keeper number 2, Gibson Rodney gets a 11-yard gain, but there's flags all over the place.
Unfortunately, with multiple flags down, looks to be a couple penalties. It appeared one of the Ramblers didn't make it off the field in time, but I'm unsure of the other one. Seems to be an unsportsmanlike conduct call.
That's been a problem with the Ramblers JV this year.
However, refs are still communicating. And it is a first down for the Yellow Jackets.
Ended up with a 5-yard penalty, unsportsmanlike conduct. Makes it first down and 10 for the Yellow Jackets from the Ramblers' 46-yard line.
With Gibson handing it off to number 22, Harper Merchant. Goes to the outside, but gets brought down by Trenton Brunick.
I think the refs are just sick of him talking.
And there appears to be another flag.
Refs are just doing their job. You can't be talking to them like that.
Unsportsmanlike conduct
against the Ramblers again.
Automatic first down for the
Ramblers are
Yellow
getting
Jackets
furious.
from the McBain 23-yard line.
Getting frustrated by the angry Yellow Jackets.
We already have one player out of the game today because he talked to the refs, and now we might have another one pretty soon here if he keeps talking. Another flag.
Another flag down.
Dang.
Number 22, Harper Merchant.
Harper Merchant runs
Grayson
it,
Guernsey.
but gets
Flag on
brought
the
down
play.
by number 60, Grayson Guernsey. Defense there to stop him. Flag is holding on the Yellow Jackets, which brings them back.
Holding against the Yellow Jackets. 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Good stop by the McBain defense there, however. Hopping right on that run play. With Grayson Guernsey leading the charge on taking down the running back for the Yellow Jackets. That's been a pretty crazy game, don't you think, Brett?
Yeah.
There's been a lot of flags here tonight. Scores have been up and down. Teams have been going back and forth. With another run
On the
by
carry, number 2,
Gibson
Rodney,
Rodney,
brought down by number
runs to the
34,
outside.
Josh Rodenbaugh.
Gets brought down by number 34, Josh Rodenbaugh. Unfortunately, Yellow Jackets get right back to where they once were with a second down.
That'll be the end of the third quarter.
At the end of the third quarter, it's got Yellow Jackets 28, McBain Ramblers 14.
Hopefully McBain can score here and get a stop. Oh.
With the Ithaca Yellow Jackets looking to punch this in.
Quarterback right
takes
up the
it,
middle.
and unfortunately, almost
Quarterback
like the
keeper number
quarterback
2, Gibson Rodney, all the way for
had
a
a
touchdown.
set his
Ithaca
cruise
makes the score
control
34 to
on
14.
and ran it right up the center, getting the 6 for the Yellow Jackets. Gibson Rodney.
Hopefully the Ramblers can get their hype back because it seems like
It seems their souls are a little
Yeah.
defeated here, unfortunately.
usually don't do that.
And it goes back to what I've been saying before. Football is a very physical sport, but it does also come back down to your head game. You got to keep your head in the game. You can't get too frustrated with your team. There's a mistake, you just got to get right back on it and try again.
There you go. That's what you want to see from defense right there. Good
Pass
stop.
complete to number 6, Elijah Smith. Stopped by
Elijah
number
Smith
33,
gets
Landon Kurt.
stopped
2
by
point
number
conversion.
33,
No
Landon
good.
Kurt. Showing him how a Rambler can hit. Bops him back a little bit. Rambler team coming off the field a little furious with the recent touchdown. Hopefully that'll set their minds straight, trying to tell themselves, all right, that just happened. Let's try and get our 6 on the board now. Let's see what Coach Jeremy Rodenbaugh has to say to his players. As the Rambler team goes off for their kick return. With number 2 and number 20, Lakai Campbell and Skylar Franklin receiving for McBain, which are both really strong runners. Yellow Jackets talking at the ball.
Kick to the left sideline. Clayton Hooker catches the ball, taking up the sideline, and eventually brought it out of bounds.
Kickoff to number 50, Clayton Hooker. Returned all the way up to the 41-yard line.
Clayton
First and 10 for
Hooker
the Ramblers from their own
on the
41.
catch. Running it up to the 41-yard line for the Ramblers. Ramblers rolling out there to set up their offense there at the 41-yard line. as both teams come out of their huddles and approach the ball. Let's see how the recent events will unfold.
Lakai Campbell to Landon Kurt. Was that a fumble?
There appears to be some confusion.
Okay, it's still McBain ball.
McBain still keeps the ball.
On the carry, number 33, Landon
As
Kurt.
Landon Kurt ran the ball up the middle, there was a swarm of
It's
both
still
Yellow
McBain's
Jackets
ball.
and
As
Ramblers.
the whistle was blown, the signal the runner was down.
But the runner was down before the fumble, which still ends up in McBain's ball. 2nd and 10 for the Ramblers. 2nd and 8.
Kai Campbell hands it off to Landon Kurt, who runs to the right sideline. Gets the first down. Good run by Landon Kurt.
And the carry, number 33, Landon
Number
Kurt.
33,
brought down
Landon
by
Kurt
number 6,
gets
Elijah Smith.
A good
That's
run on
number
the
Rambler
outside,
first down.
but gets brought down by Elijah Smith. Landon Kurt, however, gets the first down. And good job to the men down in the trenches there for our linemen on the
First down and
Ramblers.
10 for the Ramblers from the
Executing their
46-yard
assignments,
line.
making sure Landon can get there on the outside.
Kai Campbell to Landon. Wait, where'd the ball go? Good fake right there.
On the carry, number 44, Max Ealing.
Just as
brought down by
Ealing
number
said,
Max
there was,
52,
there was a
Brogan
little
Buck.
fake play there by the Ramblers, who run it right up to the side here on the. It appears to be 2nd and 7 for the Ramblers, as Ramblers now approach the ball.
Kai Campbell up in the center, hands it off to Max Schilling to go right up the middle, trying to push his way up the middle, but is stopped by the Ithaca defense.
Max Ealing looking to get some yards on the play, but
On
unfortunately
the
gets
carry,
stopped.
number 44, Max Ealing. Brought down by
And
number
gets brought down
60,
by
Aiden
number
Smith.
60, Aiden Smith.
3rd down and 5 for the Ramblers.
Hate to see that. Running back tries to make some yards there, but unfortunately gets plowed over by a couple of Yellow Jackets. Unfortunately, you will have that time to time here. Ramblers now approach the ball with 3rd and 5.
Lakai Campbell to Landon Kurt, who goes to push off the middle again. And very close to first down, but looks like they came
On the carry,
short.
Number 33, Landon Kurt. Brought down by number 52.
On the run by
Brogan
33,
Buck.
Landon Kurt tries to
4th
punch it
and
right
2
up
for the
there,
Ramblers.
getting it, hopefully getting the first down. But unfortunately, it is 4 and 2 for the Ramblers.
Kai Campbell to Landon Kurt for up the middle again, but is stopped. And Ithaca will take over
On the
here.
carry, number 33, Landon Kurt. Brought down by number 54.
And sadly, the Ramblers try to run it right
Daniels,
up
and now be a turnover down.
the
First down
middle
and 10
again
for
of
the
Landon
Ithaca Yellow
Kurt,
Jackets.
but gets brought down by Kenny Daniels. Landon Kurt has been a strong asset to the McBain Ramblers tonight, along with Thomas Maloney and a couple other defensive guys like Grayson Guernsey and Clayton Hooker. Ramblers team seems to be coming together more in the 4th quarter, trying to make a stop here to get some points.
Ithaca hands it off. Running back running to the right side. Hits a hole, but is tripped up, and it will be second down and 5.
On the carry, number 22.
On the carry,
Harper
number 22,
Merchant.
Harper
Brought
Merchant
down by
gets
number
brought down by
66,
number
Wesley Nelson.
66, Wesley Nelson. Good job for the Ramblers defense. They're hopping right on that run play. Having a couple Ramblers slow them down. Able to get Wesley Nelson in for the tackle.
Quarterback decides to run it. He'll get the first down.
As Gibson Rodney again uses his legs to get a first down. That seems to have been
Quarterback
really
keeper
working
number
out
2,
for
Gibson
the
Rodney,
Yellow
brought down by
Jackets
number 33, Landon
tonight.
Kurt, and number
And
18,
once again,
Landon Isinga.
Landon Kurt and Landon
First down
Isinga,
for the Yellow Jackets.
the double Landons on the tackle.
McBain defense needs to step it up here, get a little more hyped. It seems like they might be giving up a little bit. They're only down by 20. Another flag.
Very good defense there by
Quarterback keeper
Clayton
number 2,
Hooker,
Gibson Rodney, brought
and
down by number
getting back
20,
there to
Skylar
disrupt the
Franklin.
play,
But there's a face mask penalty on the play.
and eventually makes it where the Yellow Jackets have to scramble around. Eventually they get on the outside, but unfortunately the Ramblers get a face mask penalty.
Face mask and personal foul variety, 15 yards.
It's
First and 10 for the Yellow Jackets from the McBain 31-yard line.
unfortunately that's a 15-yard loss for the Ramblers, but a gain for the Yellow Jackets. Making it first and 10 on Ramblers' home front. As number 9, Connor McMurphy
On the carry,
runs
number
the
9,
ball.
Connor McMurphy, brought down by 44, Max
Gets
Ealing.
brought down by number 44, Max Ealing.
The Ithaca linemen are just giving up a fight tonight, and McBain is having a hard time pushing through them. Ball is bobbled severely.
And as more flags get thrown down onto the field,
On the carry, number 9, Connor McMurphy.
number 9, Connor McMurphy running it
Tackle
up the
made
middle.
by number 8, Caden Friend.
Gets
And
tackled
number
by
6,
Caden Fran.
Xander Hauser.
And number 6, Xander Hauser.
Holding against the Yellow Jackets. Moves the ball 10 yards.
And
from the spot of the ball.
unfortunately for the Yellow Jackets, it's a holding. But a good opportunity for the Ramblers. Gives them more breathing room than before. Hopefully Ramblers defense going to make a good turnaround here.
High snap. Quarterback struggles to keep a hold of it.
On the carry,
number 23, Jacob Crawford
23, Jacob Crawford.
gets brought down
Tackled by number 8,
by number
Caden Fearon.
8, Caden Frannon. Making it 3rd and 15 for the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets pass it off to the side there.
Pass complete to number 3, Braylon Rodriguez.
Gets completed to number 3.
Brought down by
Braylon
number 1,
Rodriguez.
Ben Thompson.
Gets brought down by Benjamin Thompson. Now it is 4th and 14. Yellow Jackets facing a 4th down. Ramblers defense holding strong here. Hopefully to get a turnover.
Another high snap.
snap.
Severe loss of yards for Ithaca, and it will be 4th down, or
Fumble on the
no,
flag,
it'll be
recovered by
turnover.
Number 9, Connor McMurphy at the 50-yard line. That'll be a turnover
Unfortunately
down.
for
First down and
Connor
10 for
McMurphy
the
and
McBain
his
Ramblers.
Yellow Jacket offense, it was a high snap resulting in a huge yard loss for him, but also setting up great starting position for the McBain Ramblers, taking over at the 50-yard line. McBain Ramblers hoping to take down the gap between them and the Yellow Jackets as they get set for the ball.
Kai Campbell handing off to Max Illing for the Jet. Runs to the outside, gaining a few yards.
On the carry, number
44, Max Ealing gets brought down by number 12, Braden Chatfield. Makes it 2nd and 4 for the Ramblers. Good job there on the run play by the Ramblers with the linemen once again getting their assignments executed for the run on the outside. Able to get Max Ealing out there for a good run.
Kai Campbell, Landon Kurt. Landon Kurt, good juke. Stiff arm, is still on his feet. Very nice run by Landon Kurt.
Landon Kirk on the huge run for the McBain Ramblers.
On the carry, number 33, Landon Kirk. Tackled by number 5,
Gets
Devin
tackled
Fisher.
by number 5, Devin Fisher. Landon Kirk on the outside there for the Ramblers, dodging some defenders and hopping around to get past the tackles that could have been made.
Bakai rolling to the left, sees the defender, but is eventually taken down. It'd be 2nd and goal line.
Unfortunately, Yellow Jackets get back to Bakai Campbell, resulting in a yard loss for the Ramblers.
Harper Merchant.
Harper Merchant
Second
of the
and goal
Yellow
from
Jackets
the
on the
15-yard
tackle.
line.
Ramblers 2nd and goal. Unfortunately, I don't think that's how that play should have gone, Brett.
Yeah.
Yellow Jackets just swarmed the Rambler linemen, and sadly, they just got back there and took down Mackay.
Mackay to Landon Kurt to Max Ealing reverse, but Ithaca defender was there to stop him.
On the carry, number 44,
On the
Max
carry,
Ealing,
number
brought down by
44,
number
Max
69,
Ealing,
Trenton Wilkes.
gets brought down by
Now
number
make it
69,
third
Trenton
down
Wilkes.
and goal from the 22-yard line.
Makes it 3rd down and goal. McBain was trying a trick play there, and it did not end up going their way. Instead, it ended up coming back. You hate to see that.
Landon Kurt.
Landon Kurt looking for a hole,
On the carry,
eventually
number 33,
finds one.
Landon Kurt.
but in
Brought
the
down by
meantime
number
gets
8,
met
Riley
up by
Gill,
number
and
8,
10,
Riley
Hayden
Gill.
Hall. 4th down and goal for the Ramblers.
And number 60 checks in for Clayton Hooker, which is Grayson Guernsey. And number 2, Bakai Campbell, walks right out with him.
Max Ealing takes the handoff. He's running, fighting for the touchdown, but is stopped by the tough Ithaca
On the
defense.
carry, number 44,
On the carry, number
stopped
44,
just
Max
short of
Ealing,
the goal line by a swarm of Yellow
running
Jackets. Turnover down.
and
First
running
down and 10 for
until
the
he got to the
Yellow
edge of the
Jackets
end
from the
zone,
5-yard
and
line.
unfortunately did not make it for a swarm of angry Yellow Jackets take him out of bounds. Ramblers were looking to fight for those 6 points there on that 4th down, only to come up short of the end zone. As the Ramblers defense comes out onto the field, Yellow Jackets take the ball back in their own territory. Let's see what kind of magic the Ramblers can work here. What do you think, Brett?
Well, it's not looking too good for the Ramblers. There's only 1 minute left in the quarter, and they'll probably just take a knee.
And Ithaca, Yellow Jackets decide to take a knee.
But they can't take too many knees because they'll be safety.
Ithaca takes the knee, making it 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd
15.
and 15 for the Yellow Jackets as the clock keeps winding down to 30 seconds here. 34-14. Fortunately, the Ramblers are at 14. The Yellow Jackets got 34. Yellow Jackets.
Couldn't knee at that time now. That'll most likely be the last play of the game.
Carry number 9, Connor McMurphy gets it out to the
Connor McMurphy
18-yard line. That'll be
gets it out to the
Yellow Jackets
18-yard
first
line,
down.
resulting in the Yellow Jacket first down, and that was the last
And
play
at
of
the
the
end
game.
of the ball game, Ithaca Yellow Jackets 34.
Ithaca Yellow Jackets take
Ramblers.
34 to 14.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remember that tomorrow night the varsity will be traveling to Roscommon.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
If you can't make it, you
McBain
can watch
did not
it on
come
the
out with a
Rambler
win
Review
tonight,
or
but they
listen to
did
it on
put their hearts
107.9
out there.
CDY.
It was a very good game. A lot of ups and downs, a lot of flags. Ramblers did do a good job tonight. Unfortunately, we did not come out with the win. Thank you for listening in on the Rambler Review. This is Cade Weaver signing out with Brett Ealing. Have a great night.